EA Sports. It's in the game.
The 2018 World Championship, 5-time, mate, 5 times.
Game time, I put my game face on. I already got my pre-game on. I just wanna get a good thing going. And it was all going good based on as I come to my in the bathroom. Could've just gone to the back room. But if we're gonna get from a look, then we might as well take it back to my room. And I was just trying to be high. And I was just trying to be high. And I was just trying to high. And I was just trying to be.
All right.
And I was just trying to be high. And I was just trying to be.
What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the band Lincoln Clay, and we are back for another live stream of F125. If you hear anything in the background, that could be my son. He's in the next room on the Quest 3 doing this and that with VR chat. So yeah, I had so much fun earlier today that I wanted to come back and do a second stream. The only problem is I'm a little bit I got on a little bit later than I would have liked. I would have preferred to do this stream a couple of hours ago, but I had to do a lot of running around. So when things finally slowed down, here I am. So before I went live, I watched the video from a guy, I won't mention his name, but he thinks F125 is the worst one he's ever seen. And he admitted that he hadn't been on the F1 games in a few years, and when he came back, he did not like this one. He didn't like the poses for when you win races. He didn't like, guess he didn't like the customization. It almost kind of felt like he was leading towards feeling like F125 has a little bit of a Fortnite aesthetic to it in terms of the poses, the emotes, customization, what have you. That doesn't really bother me because you don't have to deal with that. I think the one area where he definitely had a good point was the ranked multiplayer. He felt like there shouldn't have been any ghosting going on with the game because this game does ghost. When people lose control of the car or if they go off the track, they will turn into a ghost, and he feels like you can just drive right through someone. And actually GT7 tried that for a second to try to curb the dirty driving. Whenever the cars approach a corner, they would automatically turn into a ghost so you wouldn't get punted off. And a lot of people didn't like that because they felt like that broke the immersion, which I could understand people feeling like that because as dirty as people drive on GT7, I'm not really a big fan of the ghosting. On this game, it's a little bit more, I understand it a little bit more because with this game, I don't think it's so much a case of dirty driving. I think it's more a case of the majority of the people that play this game are probably casuals, and they're probably using an Xbox or a PlayStation controller and probably don't have an actual wheel, and they probably don't know anything about racing wheel to wheel, leaving each other's space and and leaving yourself enough braking space, because these Formula One cars don't have brake lights the way the GT cars do. So you have to watch the car in front of you more closely than ever. I mean, you have to watch both your own brake markers as well as the car in front of you. You have, you know, whether you watch one with your peripheral vision and the other one with your primary vision, or vice versa, it still involves watching both the car in front of you as well as your own brake markers. So him complaining about the ghosting for the ranked multiplayer, I could go along with that, because I would love realism, but I do realize that a lot of these online lobbies that I join will probably have casuals using controllers, and they're probably not going to be as skilled as people using wheels. So, do I think this game is worth the $60? I don't really dive into this game. Like the breaking point, I've never played it. I might have fired it up for about 5 seconds and taken a quick look at it, but I've never really dug too deep into it. So I can't make any what's the word I'm looking for? I can't make a call on it as far as the single player and the career mode and stuff like that, because all I usually do is just single player races and multiplayer races. And for the most part, I guess if that's all you do, it's going to feel like the same year after year, which I knew that was going to be the case this year. My biggest concern would be the VR. Was that going to be improved? And I said that in the earlier stream that yes, the VR is improved as far as the performance goes, but I think it came at the expense of some parts of the game in the background looking downgraded, and noticing pop-ins and on the track as well as the car themselves. So it was pick your poison. So I think that was probably a move that was made in order to accommodate the medium and low range PCs. So I'm being understanding of that too. All in all, my way of saying whether this game is worth $60 or not, I don't really feel like anything happened with this game that made it go backwards. That being said, if you were okay with paying $70 for F124 last year, then I think it's okay to pay $60 for this year's game, because they did add a few more tracks, albeit that they're the reverse plot. I don't think they took anything away from the game. So aside from the stuff that I talked about with the VR performance, I don't feel like they took anything away from the game. So the game being $10 cheaper, I feel like it's it would be worth $60. So I guess to put it one way, I don't have buyer's remorse. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I shouldn't have bought this game or anything like that. So I'm good with it. Well, let's look for some multiplayers. Browse. Can I make it to this?
Eric McCrating said, "The thank you for your valued opinion, I appreciate you."
Hey, thank you, my guy.
Thank you, my guy. How's it going?
Oh shoot, you got it.
Oh shoot, you got it.
Did I get in? Oh shoot. They just went ahead and assigned a car to me. It appears that I'm in the McLaren.
Okay, caution, caution.
Oh.
Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash.
Something that I mentioned in my earlier stream is that this game doesn't get enough credit for the attention to detail.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Ooh!
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
I pushed it. And this is a 17-lap race. I'm not waiting for the next one. So I got the pleasure of being the first DNF. Ay, ay, ay. I guess that'll give me a minute to go back and talk about the attention to detail with this game.
Said, a tip for you: you can adjust the ERS mode to hot lap to get a little more from the battery. It's in between medium and overtake.
Okay, that's something that I'll have to dig into, but like I'm not deep into F1 the way I am, say, Le Mans Ultimate, or the way I was with ACC. So I guess that's something I'll have to come back around and dig into. Of 22, 18 of 22. Serious competition, 3 of 17. This is going 17 rounds. Holy moly. That's 4 of 13. Round 4 of 6. There's only one person in there. And it looked like the ping is about the same for most. The ping seems to be the same for most of these lobbies. Not all that great.
I'm not interested in
I think it's all over.
Oh, no longer available, huh? All right, that's that. So let's see what happens, and see if there's going to be another session. Oh, they got AI in here too. All right, I guess I'll take George. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PlayStations in here. 1, 2, 3 Xboxes and only 3 Steams. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 Steams. Yeah, it looks like from what I've been seeing, PlayStation's been dominating the lobbies.
Agreed. Look at you.
When you're looking at it just in the menu? Okay, because in the main menu, all the models use a different setting from what they use in game. So when you actually get into CE, then the apples are sort of different.
All right, let's go. And we got the real race tomorrow.
Customization screen, like models and everything.
So you got to qualify. Looks like a one-shot quality.
Literally. Literally do. You got Hawk 2 on your phone?
Who's the fastest? Oh,
Me.
nice job.
Hurry up.
Bungie took over at Halo 4. Universe of Bungie. Nah, I wasn't being serious about that.
Wolf Bear said, I'm back, everything seems better, not wide anymore it seems.
That's because I'm using the Oculus Mirror now instead of the companion app.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. Okay, DRS is now available. Green flag. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Ooh! Piece of debris flew right at me. And it was a little bit of a distraction. A good one though.
Okay, clear. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.0 seconds.
Anonymous said, you think RTX 2080 and i7-7700K could handle this?
Ooh. Flat screen? Maybe. But VR? I don't think so.
lap, final lap. Push, push.
Anonymous said, with the CPU or GPU you need an upgrade?
I'd say the GPU. What did you say that your CPU is again? I know you said I something, but what is it again?
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Aye.
Anonymous said, i7-7700K released in 2017, so it's pretty old at this point.
i7 7700K. Oh boy.
Lots of work to do, lots to analyze.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. You know, and
What'd you say?
I'm streaming, so sorry, I'm talking to my audience. I'm racing in VR, and they're asking me about what they think they needed for the bottom line to race in VR.
That's sick. What's your stream name?
Lincoln Clay VR.
And what do you stream on?
YouTube.
Nice.
Thanks. So, to come back and answer that question, I've got 4 PCs. My top PC has a 4090. My bottom one has a 2070. That thing's sitting in the closet. I don't even use it anymore.
God damn, that's insane.
Oh, the other 2 PCs I've got are a 3070 Ti and a 3080 Ti. I'm using the 2 PC setup as far as streaming, and my streaming PC has the 3070 Ti. The 3080 Ti is just off in a corner. That's for my son, so he can do his thing.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks.
What VR do you have? Meta?
VTids VR.
Yeah, I use the Quest Pro.
Is it Meta?
Hi Lincoln.
The
Hope
Quest
you're
Pro,
well,
yeah.
mate.
VTids, how's it going? So yeah, so I'm gonna put it to you like this in terms of racing in VR. I think in order for you to be covered across the board to be able to run just about any racing game in VR, I think you need a 3080 Ti. I say that because a 3080 Ti is still a very powerful GPU. And getting one secondhand won't break the bank. As far as the CPU goes, I'm currently using a 7800 X3D, and I originally had the i9 12900K, and when I switched over to the 7800 X3D, it was a game changer. So these days, for a 3080 Ti secondhand on eBay, you'll probably pay anywhere between $400 and $600. For the 7800 X3D, you buy that secondhand. It originally retailed for around $400 brand new.
Said, I got my 3090 for about £600 secondhand a couple of years ago.
Oh, you got
I highly
a deal.
recommend it. VTids VR. Said, and much cheaper in US.
Yes. $600 for a 3090? You got a steal. A couple of years ago? So again, to close the book on that, I would recommend a 3080 Ti, a 7800 X3D, DDR5. For your RAM, 32 gigs of DDR5. Beg your pardon? Let's go to the. Nah, we don't need to go to the track.
VTids VR. Said.
I am from Michigan.
600 pounds UK, second hand.
All I hear is the sound of my fan in the background.
Oh. I got dirt on the tires too. So this quali lap is gonna be garbage.
VTids VR. Said. So that's $800.
Minimum for the GPU and the CPU, you're probably looking at a minimum $800. You throw in some DDR5 RAM, 32 gigs. For some good RAM, you're probably looking at about 100 to 150 bucks. The rest of it, yeah, you can. The rest of it, you can get parts pretty cheap. I mean, you can get a good power supply dirt cheap off eBay.
Go.
VTids VR. Said. Oh no, sorry, I was talking about the 3090. Chat is very delayed, smiley face.
Oh, okay. Oh, with the prices these days.
What's your YouTube username?
What's that?
What's your username for YouTube?
Lincoln Clay VR, and the Clay is spelled with a K.
Okay. There you go, I see it.
Yeah, pop in and say hi. So I've got speech chat turned on, so whatever you say, it'll repeat it, and then because you're asking for a rec if you try to read a chat window inside the car. Let's go. Let's go. I guess the more I look at this, the more I think it looks really good. But in order to save resources, I'm running this at medium settings because I don't see much of a difference between medium and ultra. The only difference I might see is the shadows underneath the car. They don't look completely black. They kind of look kind of faded.
One more to the white.
Damn, nice dive bomb.
Oh, Josh.
Damn, he's lagging.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race. now use DRS. DRS now available.
Oh shit! Sorry about that.
Hey,
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
¡Epa! De atrás. Todo sucio.
Okay, clear. Tyre condition still looking good.
Damn, bumper cars. Thank you, dude.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Oh, really? Really?
Wait, fine, really?
Really?
Good job, Lincoln.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, come on, guys.
Yo, how do you have? How did you make your setup? Like, how did you connect it to the game?
Do
you mean the VR or?
Yeah, how did you connect the game to VR?
It comes with a VR mode.
Como é que eu monto esse povo aqui da cal? Esse povo aqui do jogo.
So, like, how did you connect the game to, like, display on your VR?
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using the
jogo aqui no F1,
the MetaQuest, and I am using the Oculus Mirror, which I am running that through OBS, and the Oculus Mirror is what allows everybody to see what I'm seeing.
Tá.
Oh, that's sick.
So yeah, I use the Oculus Mirror, then I input that as a source within OBS, and then so when I'm streaming to YouTube, that's how everybody sees what I'm seeing.
How do you in F125?
Yep, lost the chat for a second.
Aqui da nossa sala tá streamando live também no
Legal.
So whoever was asking the question, your question got cut off during loading.
Yeah, no. So when we're racing, how do I hear you while we're racing? Like, take everybody's voice away from.
That one you came through muffled, so I couldn't hear it.
Ele não.
Ready up, my bad. And we're at spot. All right.
Well, what's it called? How do you not how? Do you have a Moza? Are you using a Moza wheel?
No, I'm all Fanatec. Fanatec V3 pedals, Podium DD1 wheelbase, and Formula V2 wheel.
It's pretty cool.
Thanks. This Podium DD1 wheelbase is overkill though. It's 20 Newton meters of torque, and you don't need even half of that for this game.
Jeez. I just got this game today, so I'm actually really.
Oh, he got cut off again. The session will start in 50 seconds. Let's go to track.
Let's go.
DJ_Stevens said, "Damn, this looks crazy now."
What's up, DJ? How you doing? Now this picture right here, aside from the pop in of the trees, looks like pretty damn clear.
Right here. From the pop in of the tree.
Wait a minute, disqualified for what?
Yeah, I got disqualified too.
Like half of this grid got disqualified.
I know, I don't know what happened. Because I didn't even load in. My timer was loading and I didn't get let in to the game. I got disqualified.
Man, what the hell? This game prejudiced against VR guys.
Marcel, what pass? Now speaking English.
Oh, Muka Romero's in here?
Who's that?
He's a streamer on Twitch.
Oh.
He doesn't speak English in his streams, but he keeps coming across my timeline. He's been doing the formula thing. He's been doing that for a couple of years, that and Forza.
That's pretty cool.
So, all right, that's our target. We going after Muka.
Estoy aprendiendo inglés.
Where am I at? Where am I starting at? Oh, they got me P20 at the back.
Go, Mercedes. Vamos, Kimi.
Jesus Nasty said, "Seems games nowadays are CPU and RAM demanding."
Yeah, it seems like that, but I think part of that is just at times I think that's just the devs and Nvidia working together to sell some GPUs. Okay, he goes to thank you.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay,
What?
you've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Got a 2-second penalty.
Green flag.
Eh?
Yes, I
E
did.
quindi atrás. ¿Quién para afuera todavía?
Cheese is nasty. Said. Sorry if you already talked about it, but is this game worth it?
Oh, come on, dude.
McLaren.
Why? Got me for what?
McLaren.
Really, dude? Is that where we at now?
Only crash. McLaren.
Well, is this game worth it? My answer to that question is, if you were okay with paying $70 for last year's game, then I think this year's game is worth 60 bucks.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Cheese is nasty. Said. Who is that person talking?
This random person in the lobby.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Cheese is nasty. Said. Wasn't nice he did that.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
Really? Come on, man. What is this?
McLaren.
Ali09 Gaming. Said. How's the FFV and handling?
So your ERS is running
Cheese
a bit
is
low.
nasty.
Looking to changing your
Said.
ERS mode in the MFD.
I
for
understand,
more
but I'm
Oh.
tired of people getting away with
No.
it.
lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
Force feedback feels a little bit different this year to me. It feels notchy and coggy. I actually like that. The handling still kind of feels the same to me. It kind of feels like any other racing game. If you want to get around a corner, you got to lift.
I use a joystick. No volante.
manage the gap to the car behind. We think they've got a time penalty. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 0.0 seconds. 11. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, clear.
You think it's all over? It is now.
Oh, come on, man. What is the deal? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take off from this lobby. We got a few punters around here, and they seem to be getting a kick out of this.
Good race.
A guy in a McLaren knocked me off, and a guy in a Racing Bull knocked me off.
You managed it really well. So
I know, yeah. I saw that. I was like, what the f is he doing? Like, why are you doing this? I'm so glad he got disqualified.
Said. Why they just doing that to you?
Like, what he was doing was not okay. He just kept running into you.
Yeah, the thing about it is, I'd imagine with this game being cross-play between PC and consoles, I'd imagine the majority of the people playing this game are casuals who are using controllers, and probably some of them probably don't know how to race bumper to bumper or wheel to wheel.
I know, yeah, like us on actual racing sims.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like it's hard for me alone, cause I don't have like what you have with your controller. I have like the regular the PS5 real Logitech D29 with the pedals, and I have like a $200 stand for it. But like it's hard enough to be able to control it.
Yeah, definitely. But regardless of what kind of wheel you got, I think if you got a wheel, you still got an advantage over somebody using a controller.
I know, yeah. But like he just kept like ramming into you. I'm like, what is he doing?
I don't know. Maybe he's annoyed by me talking to the chat on my stream.
Who gives a crap? At least you're having fun.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Agreed.
Why am I spectating?
Oh, Monza.
Oh, finally, I'm not spectating. It kept me spectating, and it was so annoying.
Visa app Racing Bull. So I didn't even bother to see who it was that knocked me off the track.
Cheese is nasty.
Yeah, it's like
Said.
the guy
Can
with
they get in trouble for that?
098999786.
Cheese is nasty. I don't know if they can get in trouble for the dirty driving with this game, because I'm not that deep into it, so I just don't know. I mean, Le Mans Ultimate does have a report system.
Yeah.
So with Le Mans Ultimate, their report system is really good. You go into the like the replay, and you select who you want to report, and you can timestamp exactly when the incident happened, and then leave a little detailed comment you know, giving details
That's
on
pretty
the
cool.
report. And then I think if you are like a subscriber, then it will be reviewed by human stewards, and then they will hand down a judgment. And if they take action, I think they'll email you letting you know what they did to the perpetrator. And that's one of the things that makes GT7 terrible, is they don't have a report system. Instead, they have to rely on big name YouTubers using their connections to report somebody who's a big problem.
T5, 5. Monza. Forza Ferrari. Guarda.
Oh, Lordy.
No.
It says I was disqualified again. I know I did not violate any track limits.
No, Lincoln. Lincoln.
I've been disqualified every single session.
9 quali. I'll take a 9 quali.
Qualified.
Are going to take over this race and win. Just saying.
Bam.
The chicanes on this version of Monza are a little bit tighter than I've seen on other sims.
Tener en cuenta eso. Con su talón y lo que ponemos para adelante.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. Okay, DRS is now available.
Whoa.
Green flag.
Madre. Otro no, para. ¡Ah! ¡Ah! No, hijo de puta.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Yeah, that DRS is something else.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Come on, cut it out, man.
Come on.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Let's go.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yeah. Damn, 15th? What happened to Muka? He's in the kick Sauber, so I have to keep an eye on him next race.
Let's go, go.
Oh shoot, I got ninth.
Good job, bro.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I got 6 from a P9
Good job,
start.
good job, good job.
Bro, Camacho, I thought you were gonna catch me, dog. I was scared in my boots over here. I ain't even joking. That kick Sauber was hunting me. What'd I say though? 3 Brazilians on the fucking podium. Good race, boys. I ain't even bad. I had fun.
Aside from a couple of people punting, yeah, this is all right.
See any of that? I mean, I've seen a couple of people spin out here and there, but
Hey, I got 2 points.
yeah.
9. Good job.
You finished in the points, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nine.
Brazil. Brazil.
Brazil.
Oh, Muka's the host.
Man, good race, Muka.
Cara, você fala. Let's go, Chica Pinto. That's you.
There we go.
Brazil for the Brazilians. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it.
4 brasileiro.
I'm in an Alpine this time too.
Portoleto, Ayrton Senna.
What happened?
Closed the door and I didn't realize that your bar was still here.
Dale, Fittipaldi. Dale, dale.
Ryan Walters said, would have brought F1 if it had PSVR 2 support, sad face.
Yeah, that's a big miss. But I think that's because of Sony. I think Sony doesn't want to let any other racing games onto the platform because it would be a threat to the microtransactions on GT7.
Drifting.
If they disqualify me again, I am going to be furious.
You didn't get DQ, you didn't get DQ.
VR said,
M50.
thanks Lincoln. Good stream, but got to go.
Red Bull,
thanks,
Aston
thanks for stopping
Martin
in.
did.
Appreciate it.
What are you streaming on?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yep.
What's the name?
Lincoln Clay VR.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Look at the time on those. Look at the Brazilians. They're gonna kill us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. We're dead. And they're gonna be 10, 20 seconds ahead or something.
Right.
Gazrally 12 said, what's up Lincoln?
Hey Gasly, how's it going?
Ziu. Brasil. Go. Samba. No, peor largado. Vamos, Lincoln.
Yeah.
No, 2 segundos. Seco.
Okay, so that was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, clear. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
¿Otra vez? No, pará. Otra vez, vaca.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds.
Yeah. Amazing how fast that race went when there was nobody racing dirty.
Ooh, Lincoln, 10.
Yeah.
1 point.
Yeah, 1 point.
Good job. Oh.
That was
Let's go. Where are we going next?
Where are we going next?
Hey, wait a minute. Cleanest driver.
Wait a minute. Cleanest driver.
I'm about to say, bro, you gonna realize your award? You got the cleanest driver award.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
I still can't believe that happened.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh, he was going in turn 5. Going to the braking zone and I accidentally rear-ended the real cheese. He took me out. I apologize too.
Wee. Excuse me. Oh shit! I suck at this track.
That's so bad. I took out. He took me out. I don't think I'm a Red Bull seat. Been wanting a Mercedes seat, but never mind.
Damn.
I'll take a Ferrari seat. Spinny, is there any way you can make it a little bit more laps than just 5? You or the Bobby.
Alright, that takes care of that. Ooh-wee. I am absolute tree rash at this track. I'm also trash at Singapore, trash at Las Vegas.
for this race, do you think you could put more laps?
Oof. Damn, look at that. The leader. Almost 10 seconds. Yeah, he is 10 seconds faster. Damn.
I was almost on pole and I fucking invalidated. Oh, I'm so mad.
Same, bruh.
I'm so mad.
Well, get it back during the race.
It happens though. It happens though. Let's get it.
Now, I'm probably going to come dead last this race. Because this is a simple case of me just simply not knowing the track. And ironically, this is the final track that's coming to Le Mans Ultimate next week. Look at that gloss on the tires. I mean,
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Yellow flag. Green flag. Tyre condition still looking good. Remember to adjust your ERS mode and your MFD if you need to.
You can hear the rear diffuser scraping on the ground.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 10.3 seconds.
Ooh.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh well, at least we didn't come in last.
Right. Hey, well, then you didn't have to push me off track like that, though. I told you I was about to let you by. Then you just rear end me and spin me off track.
Yo, GG, y'all.
Yep. I think I got one more in me. Hopefully it's a track I like.
Game time, I put my game face on. I already got my pregame on. I just wanna get a good thing going. And it was all going good based on as I come to my.
That's another track. I don't know that well. So.
But if we're gonna get from a look, then we might as well take it back to my room. And I was just trying to be high. And I was just trying to be high. And I was just trying to high. And I was just trying to be high. And I was just trying to be high. And I was just trying to be high. And I was just trying to high. And I was just trying to be.
You know what? Let's do a benchmark before I head on out of here. So there's my settings. I'm on medium. And then show you guys my resolution. I'm at 3544p. Let's do Las Vegas. That's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. right. So it was pretty much a locked 89. So yeah, this buttery smooth. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Definitely had fun. A little bit of dirty driving tonight, but all in all, I still had fun. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna chill out the rest of the night, watch some YouTube, and then wake up for the real race tomorrow morning. Formula One at Barcelona. So if you plan on watching the race tomorrow, enjoy yourself. Hopefully it'll be a good race. Good luck, Lewis Hamilton. Let's go, the GOAT. All right. We'll see you all on the next one. Not sure when it could be. Possibly tomorrow or Monday. Probably going back to Le Mans Ultimate. But whatever it is, we'll see you the next time I go live. Thanks so much for watching. And until the next one, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king. And deuces. Catch you later, everybody. Have a good one.